A freezing wind is cutting through the darkness. Your fire is dying. The temperature is far below freezing. You haven't eaten properly in days, and if you fall asleep without enough warmth, you might never wake up. This wasn't a rare disaster. For thousands of generations, this was winter. Long before heated homes, insulated jackets, or supermarkets, your ancestors faced cold so brutal it could kill a person in hours. And somehow, they survived. The last ice age reached its peak between roughly 26,000 and 19,000 years ago. Huge sheets of ice covered vast parts of the world. Food disappeared for months. The wind never seemed to stop. Humans weren't built for this. We don't have thick fur like mammoths. We don't have layers of fat like seals. We can't hibernate like bears. On paper, we should have lost. But we had something no other animal had: the ability to solve problems. The first weapon against winter was fire. By the Ice Age, humans had mastered it. Archaeologists have discovered ancient fireplaces capable of reaching temperatures over 600 degrees Celsius. When wood was scarce, people burned animal fat and bone instead. Fire wasn't a luxury, it was survival. But fire only works if you're standing next to it. So humans found another solution: wearing the warmth of other animals. At first, it was simple animal hides draped over the body. Later came one of the most important inventions in human history: the sewing needle. Around 30,000 years ago, humans began making needles from bone and ivory. Suddenly, they could create fitted clothing, sealed seams, gloves, boots, and layers that trapped heat far more effectively than loose skins ever could. In many ways, clothing became our fur. Humans also built surprisingly advanced shelters. In places with few trees, some groups constructed homes from mammoth bones and tusks. Archaeologists have uncovered entire structures made from hundreds of mammoth bones, insulated with hides, earth, and moss. Some even featured clever designs that trapped warm air and kept cold air near the entrance. They didn't understand thermodynamics, but they understood what worked. Winter wasn't only about staying warm, it was about staying fed. When hunters made a large kill, they didn't waste it. They dried meat, smoked it, froze it naturally in the cold, and stored it underground for months. Some sites show evidence of the same hunting locations being used for thousands of years. Entire communities developed seasonal strategies designed around surviving winter. Nothing was left to chance. And perhaps the most important survival tool wasn't fire, clothing, or shelter. It was other people. Humans survived winter together. Families slept close to share body heat. Communities cooperated. Food, labor, and protection were often shared, because one person alone was far more vulnerable than a group. For most of human history, surviving winter was never guaranteed. Every year was a test. A failed hunt, a damaged shelter, or a few nights of extreme cold could mean death. Yet generation after generation, people adapted. They learned how to build, store, sew, hunt, and cooperate. And because they did, you're here. Today, winter is often an inconvenience. We complain about cold mornings before stepping into heated cars and warm buildings. But not long ago, winter was humanity's greatest enemy. And the fact that your ancestors repeatedly defeated it may be one of the greatest survival stories ever told.